It's Mega March and you deserve a treat. Luckily, HobbyLink Japan has you covered. Use code MEGAMARCH, no space, at checkout to get 5% off your order. Limit 1 use per person, and it's good all month long. Thanks again to HobbyLink Japan for working with us, and now on to the show.
Let's jack into Mega March! Yeah, baby!
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mega March. My name is WindMan.EXE, and today I am joined with the one, the only...
Rockman HQ!
Yeah! Thanks for being on, buddy.
Anytime, man. I'm glad to be here.
Yes, and we hope to completely blow you away with today's subject, WindMan. Oh my god, look at this guy. I never would have even expected him to look this cool.
Right? Okay, so backstory to HQ here. I'm really glad I got this Navi for your little series, because my first Battle Network game was Battle Network 4 Red Sun,
Okay.
and WindMan was my favorite Navi.
Oh,
And
well, hey.
until Battle Network 5, he's been my favorite Navi. I remember when 4.5, or actually, I remember my dad being stationed overseas, and for Christmas, him asking me what I wanted, and him getting me a copy of 4.5,
Yo.
which lets you, and I wanted it strictly because you could play as Windman.
Yo,
That was the
that's cool.
only reason I wanted that game.
That's cool.
And I even remember saving up my allowance and going to Walmart just to buy the WindMan.EXE action figure.
It is a great design.
He is so cool. And the soul, the soul you get, the little like wind soul that Mega Man acquires, is like the coolest looking one out of all of his like upgrades, in my opinion.
Oh, nice. I definitely have not seen that.
It's really, it doesn't look quite like Windman, but it looks really cool nonetheless.
Okay. Well, that's one to look forward to. Is he in both versions of 4, or is it just in red?
So he can be in both.
Okay. I don't know
In
how the
4,
games work.
you can trade navies in 4, so you can put all the blue navies in red and all the red navies in blue.
Okay. But normally, he's a red exclusive, I guess.
Correct.
Pokemon. I get it.
Yeah, that's exactly what they were going for.
But, oh man, just look at his cool robot face. So, I'm comparing him to, normal Windman, and this dude just got, like, a rice bowl on his head with a, ponytail coming out, and this EXE one's like, hold my rice, here we go. And
I guess it does look like a ramen bowl. I never thought about that.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I didn't notice it until we were gathering pictures. I'm like, wait a sec. I know what they're doing.
See, it's funny that you see a rice bowl, because like the first time I saw classic Windman was in art, I think, for the Complete Works.
Okay.
But the first thing I noticed was actually that like I didn't see it as a rice bowl or a ramen bowl or anything like that. I actually saw it as, and people in the comments can correct me on the name of this one because I don't know if it's the correct name, but it's a Gao Pai Mao, I think.
Oh,
I
yeah,
looked it up last night.
Yeah.
Which is like the traditional hat with like the little braid that comes off of it.
Yeah.
And he's got the braid with the little spike ball at the end.
Maybe it's a combination of both. It's like, it's that hat, but just designed after a bowl or something.
It easily could be.
There's something to it.
But then when they did WindMan.EXE, when they transferred him over, he actually was based on Mongolia. So his hat is a little different. And they made it based on a Mongolian hat. Berid, I think is how it's pronounced. Berid.
Okay.
But yeah, they actually changed his hat a little bit to, because he was in a different culture.
Okay. Well, that's cool. And, okay, like, this guy is completely different. Like, I feel more airman coming from him, I think it's just because he's blue. But he's still got, like, the shoulder turbines and stuff, and it's just... Man, he looks so cool. He's even got the little top tail. still.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just like it's an accessory instead of a weapon. He's got like the Pegasus boots on. Like what a cool dude.
He like never touches the ground.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, he's always hovering whenever you see him, which I
Okay.
think is a neat and fun little touch.
Well, one thing he's missing is the titties. It's like zero titty to be found.
Well, you know, EXE, we had to do a little bit of different things here and there. His operator has... I'm not going to say that. His operator is a female. We'll just leave it at that. So that's where they went.
Okay. All right. It's in spirit.
But I do like how you pointed out that he's blue, because in his concept art, he actually was going to be green. Which is a really neat thing if you've played the games, because... Well, spoiler for you here, Cold Man.
Okay.
In Battle Network 4, and I think it was only in 4, I don't know if 5, I don't think 5 did it too, but maybe they did. Anyway, stuff I don't fully remember. In Battle Network 4, when you beat them, and they show up like in their stronger versions later on, they're a different color.
Oh, alright.
It's called like the SP versions, and
Okay.
WindMan.EXE is actually a green Windman.
No, he took the green. Okay, I'm glad they got to repurpose it.
Yeah, it is. It's nice that they did that, and like also in his concept art, if you've ever noticed, he has a skirt, which I think is a neat thing they chose not to do.
Let's see.
And I've always been curious if that is because one of the rules they had for making Battle Network navies was that they were not allowed to have clothing.
Mm-hmm.
And the only one who broke that rule was Forte.
Oh, with the cloak?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But he's a bad boy, so I guess he's allowed. He doesn't follow the rules. Huh, yeah,
Screw the rules, I have bugs.
I have a dog arm. Ah. But it's interesting that they went with blue, because just now noticed that the original like kid submission for Windman that was sent to Capcom back in the day, he's blue. He is. It looks remarkably similar. I wonder if they went back to that and they're like, there's untapped potential here.
I am sure that played a factor into it.
Mm-hmm.
I know when they design these navies, they look at a lot of the comparisons as to like what the concept was, what they're at now, and like obviously navies are, some of them are cultural, especially in Battle Network 4.
So is Battle Network 4 kind of like Mega Man 6, how it's like robots from all over the world?
Yeah, it's a world tournament.
Okay, alright. Oh man, it's Mr. X. Mr. X.exe, he's coming.
Yeah, you've got a few ones like in 4 you've got like Kendo Man, who's, you know, wearing Kendo armor, and then you've got like the Russian soldier search man. So.
Oh, okay. I see what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
Back to Windman though, like he's rad. I liked too that his action figure had like the little blades in his shoulders.
Do they spin around?
Or projectiles. You can actually like,
what?
Yeah, they have like little sticks on the end of them. You can just push them with your thumb and they go boom.
Oh, that's cool.
But on the flip side, and it's actually funny because it's in one of the concept art notes that he's like, the artist was, oh, the shoulders make it hard to move his arms. Yeah, the action figure doesn't move its shoulders at all. So you can't exactly pose him.
Hey, if he looks good standing, that's good enough for me.
Yeah, he's really cool. He's like I said, he's one of my absolute favorites. I think right behind Colonel, he's like my favorite Navi.
I can totally see why. Like he looks really cool. Like there've been a couple, you know, no spoilers for the rest of the month unless those episodes have already been out. It's TBD right now, but there have been a few that have just completely, no pun intended, blown me away because I don't know, they take a concept that's a little bit goofy and then they're like, no, let's do it again, but really good. And this one's again, but really good.
So I know exactly what you're talking about because if you look at the concept art of Windman, one of the first ones they did was like classic Windman, just green. And he's like this little goofy, like squashed down with like a dome head. He looks pretty silly.
He looks kind of dumb. But man, it's a glow up. Just look at him.
Oh, 100%.
It just him being the color of the sky, and then like having those gold accents. Oh, it's beautiful. This is a like 10 out of 10 design.
I would hope he's beautiful. He's practically a god.
Oh.
In terms of like where he comes from, he's revered as one, at least.
Interesting. All hail the computer gods.
Oh, hail Windman! May he not blow me away!
All hail the executable! All hail! Oh, that is so cool.
It's even cooler too when you see his moves because they definitely kept the attacks from Windman with him.
Okay.
So like obviously he's got like the two like little blades that he shoots out, or like wind gusts that he shoots out in Mega Man 6.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of kept that with Windman. He has like little propeller bombs he can send out, which are neat. And then he also has the what is the name of the weapon you get in 6? Is it Windstorm? Windblow? The little tornado that goes across the ground.
Windstorm sounds right. I'm totally not looking it up right now. Don't.
So yeah, like that little tornado is like Windman's signature attack. He throws those out in Battle Network.
It is Windstorm.
So, like, woohoo! I knew something. But yeah, like they kept his moves roughly the same. They just redesigned them for Battle Network.
Mm-hmm.
Which, again, just, like you said, like the detail that they go to making these Navis as thematic as they can to their counterparts is something I enjoy.
Yes. One thing I've noticed so far, I don't know if this carries over too much, but a lot of the classic Robot Masters, they have some sort of buster, and as much as I'm the biggest buster proponent on the planet, I kind of like that the EXE versions have, from what I've seen, have mostly gone away from that, and they're like their weapons seem to come from other sources. I think that's pretty neat.
It is nice. A lot of the Navis do have a buster, but you don't see it in art, and it's not like their main way of attacking. It's almost like just a game element.
It's like their basic punch, sort of.
Yeah, it's a way for you to have a ranged attack. Yeah. It's not going to do any damage, but like, it's something.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Like I said, I love busters so much, but just seeing how creative they can be in other ways is really fun.
It is, and like Windman even takes after Airman a little bit from Mega Man 2.
Yeah.
In his games, because the whole time you're fighting him, he's blowing you away.
Okay, all right. Man, it just looks so cool. Just the black jumpsuit and the black gloves.
And the glowing yellow eyes. Don't forget those.
Yeah, like I thought that if they didn't have like a more humanoid face, it would be a little bit off-putting, but this works really well.
Yeah, it's interesting you pull that one up, because like his concept art, he had a humanoid face, and I think he looked kind of cool with it, to be honest.
Yeah, he does. He does for sure. I mean, maybe he's, like Mega Man can wear a mask, so maybe that face is under there?
I guess maybe. I don't, part of the draw I had to him was, like you said, the mask. It reminded me of Kevin Mask from Ultimate Muscle.
Yeah, Kevin Mask.
So that was a big draw to me too. It's just like, the whole hidden face, the cool hat.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a cool character.
It's just those shoulders for days. I love it. This guy has instantly become one of my favorites, and I hope, since the Bandai kits are already touching on the like boss characters, I mean, here's one. Just put him on the list. Is this like a sort of fan favorite? Do you know? Fan favorite.
I don't know.
Oops.
He's only in, technically speaking, 2 games. I don't really know if I'd count 4.5 as, you know, it's kind of meant to just be a weird side, like, spin-off kind of game.
Okay.
But he's only in one of the main games. And I don't believe he was very prevalent in the anime. And I don't remember him in the manga, but it's been forever since I've read those. So, like, I don't know if he actually is considered a fan favorite or not. He's definitely one of my favorites, though. So
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I can see why. Well, hopefully, a lot of these really cool designs get some merch, because we're in the year of Battle Network, and I hope it continues for a while, because I'm already seeing so many designs that I'm like, yes, more. Come on, let's go.
I hope so too, man. With Battle Network being as successful as it was, and now that like toy manufacturers are kind of more like catering to, you know, no offense to anyone out there, because I'm one of you, but to us nerds that want our toys, maybe we're gonna get some more cool things that never had a shot before.
Yeah, it's always a possibility. Let's hope. I think, you know, if we just make our voices heard, then be like, oh, there is demand for XYZ character. So
Yeah.
I guess we'll see. As long as we get Base and Proto Man, I'm okay. I want them so bad.
I think those
Kodo,
ones are
Bandai,
safe.
someone get on it. Yeah, they've got to be a shoe-in, unless everything just gets canceled all at once. They've got to be like the Wave 2 anchors or something.
Oh, easily. Those are two fan favorites right there. You're safe.
Yes, I can't wait. But enough about those guys. Let's finish up with WindMan. Super sleek design. I can tell who it is. But like, is there an Airman EXE?
Yes,
There
he's
is.
in Battle Network 2.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say this is kind of just the best of both worlds, but I guess we'll
It is
see
still the
with
best of
Airman
both
eventually.
worlds.
Okay, all right. So yeah, it's cool to take 2 similar Robot Masters and put them together into a really solid, slick design. This dude's awesome.
He is. I'm glad you like him. He is so cool. Like I said,
Yeah.
one of my favorites.
Oh man, thank you for suggesting him for the list. He's earned a spot on the fridge as one of the favorites.
And you go here next to my A report.
Yeah. But I don't have anything else to add about him except for saying he's awesome. I can say that 100 times. You got anything else to add before we go?
I don't think so. I've kind of spilled enough here, and I've let y'all know he's one of my boys.
All right. Well, hopefully he gets a huge fan club, and I don't know. We can get some more merch of him, so I don't have to track down that really old action figure.
We can only hope.
Yeah, we'll see. But I guess that'll do it for us today. Join us tomorrow for another fun Mega March adventure. Mr. HQ, thank you for being on.
As always, I'm glad to be here.
Alright, and everybody, have a good one, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Later!